Hello everyone, today we'll take a look at the best personal robots in the market. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these personal robots, you can check out the links in the description below. Let's get started. Number 1. Robosen Cone Pro Interstellar Scout. Best for bipedal personal robot perfection. Taking a meander down filling memory lane now for myself and some of our more antiquated readers, back to the 80s where robots were undeniably fun. We had the likes of Johnny Five from the film Short Circuit, Metal Mickey from the eponymous and lovingly low-budget British TV show, and even the sass-talking space robot of the future in the shape of Twiki from the epic US series Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Then the 90s suddenly arrived and all on-screen robots went from being dancing, sarcastic, plastic pal funbots to remorseless, human genocide-seeking killbots seemingly overnight. Well, the good news is that I have spent the best part of 3 months with the Robosen Cone Pro Interstellar Scout in my home, and at no point has it attempted to murderize either myself or my family, despite looking quite capable of giving it a good go. Instead, what Cone has done over those past months is proved to be an astonishing bit of kit. Described in some online quarters as a toy robot, this is nothing of the kind. Easily one of and not the most advanced personal robots on the market, the Cone Pro can be operated via voice commands, some 80+, in fact, or over its highly intuitive iOS, Android app. But operation of what? Let me break it down with some Robosen revelations. Underneath the Cone Pro slick, matte aluminium alloy frame and ABS Plus PC shell sits 40 separate Robosen self-developed microchips, and no fewer than 17 servos that allow this almost automaton to not only free walk, balance and move like the humanoid it so longs to be. It can also perform complicated physical set pieces, such as dancing, fighting, flipping, forwards and backwards rolls, handstands and other such complex, highbrow pre-programmed performance pieces. But then the Cone Pro can also pretend to fart, with sound effect, take a pee, take a poop, play dead, bark like a dog, meow like a cat and bust other such lower brow but massively amusing. Yes, I am immature, but you knew that. The Cone Pro can also be operated via remote control, to terrorize your pets as much as you please, and, vitally, is also programmable, allowing all levels of expertise from beginners to programming pros to play with the Cone Pro, learn from its block-based programming system, and, for those who have to justify such things to the significant other, use the Robosen to teach vital new STEM style, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics skills to the next generation. And there you have him, the Robosen Cone Pro Interstellar Scout. Probably the most advanced, ingenious personal robot currently not planning to conquer the planet. Number 2. Miko 3. Best for teaching coding to kids aged 5 to 10. Let's face it, modern life can be increasingly difficult to navigate. And not just for we supposed grown-ups. With parents in the UK constantly distracted by the cost of living crisis and the savage unavailability of cucumbers, it can be difficult to lavish our kids with all the attention they need. But rather fob them off with smartphones and or tablets, why not involve them in some advanced tech that can actually help engage them on both an intellectual and emotional level? That's the thinking behind Miko 3, an AI-driven, Wi-Fi link, STEM learning coding capable smartbot created with interactive companionship and education at its core. Okay. First off, its wide-angle, 4.46-inch, high-res, 1280x720 IPS touchscreen displays its face through which it emotes different expressions to help emphasize with children. How the robot devil does it do that? Well, thanks to advanced face and voice recognition, it knows who it's talking to and addresses them by name. But then comes a combo of the HD camera, an emotional intelligence engine that allows Miko to identify and recollect the child's moods, helping it grow with every interaction, which is both terrifying and brilliant simultaneously. Voice-controlled activities, coding apps, and AI-based games will keep the kids enthralled, entertained, and always learning, and you can check in on how things are going at any time as that face also allows for video calling. With sophisticated sensors onboard to help Miko move about without ending up upended, a Miko parent app that lets you look at log time usage, plus data encryption, strict privacy norms, profanity filters, age-appropriate content, and culturally neutral suggestions, Miko 3 is 100% both data and child safe. Available in blue or red and moving about on 3 wheels. The Miko 3 is not the quietest when in motion, but then that means you'll always know when it's suddenly almost underfoot. Number 3. UBTECH Alpha 1 PRO. Best for coding and kung fu fun. Another humanoid bipedal bot offering now, but with far more of a Sir Joni eye for how top-end tech should look. The Alpha 1 PRO from UBTECH costs a good PS55 more than the Robosen Cone PRO, and does indeed share many of the cones. At 16 inches tall, the Alpha is a bit shorter and has one less servo, but don't let that put you off. For the Alpha 1 PRO is also both love and fighter, capable of dancing for you and yours entertainment pleasure, but also equally able to demonstrate yoga, kung fu, and various fitness routines to help educate in the way only a 16-inch mechanoid can. But, what's more, the included drag-and-drop 3D desktop coding app it comes packing, iOS and Android compatible, has been specially designed to enable absolute beginners as well as advanced programmers alike, making it another essential extension to the STEM education of your progeny. Again, pinned to the Robosen Cone PRO, the Alpha 1 PRO can move with the rapid fluidity and human aping natural flow of, in essence, an actual person perfectly pulling off the robot to Daft Punk's Technologic on a dance floor in 2000. What's more, when it staggers off that dance floor, its integrated sensor technology and motion control mean it can react to users and the environment about it, walking with directional navigational, and not simply repeatedly bashing his advanced face into a wall like some deranged robomoth and lightbulb combo. Featuring a rechargeable, detachable battery with optional spares available, you can keep the Alpha 1 PRO going for longer, meaning programming and playtime need never end until your own power runs down. Number 4. Enabot Ebo Air. Best for keeping the kids and cats company. Life is a busy old affair. Just when you think you've managed to free up a nanosecond of time to yourself, some onerous fresh task rears its hideous head and rips your impending me moment to ribbons like a rabid dog with a rag doll. But it's not just you who loses out when time is not on your side. It's also your kids, your pets, and even any elderly relatives you may have knocking around. Which is why every household needs its own interactive family companion robot, such as the Enabot Ebo. Okay, not bipedal, and not designed to educate in the ways of coding, but rather to provide peace of mind by having your own iOS, Android app, or AI-driven home rover, complete with a 1008 night vision camera capable of motion detection, face recognition, and able to shoot a third with real-time transmission. Two-way audio means you can interact with whatever the EBO AI is facing, while customizable automatic control time slots, automatic recharging, and high-performance obstacle avoidance lets the little fella roam your house in AI mode, keeping an eye on your sleep time security and sending alerts if and when required. A clever bit of kit that takes remote interaction to the next level. The EBO AIR also features brushless motor technology to move silently as it goes about its smart business, but while nobody wants a droning droid disturbing the quiet, at only 8.9 x 9.6 x 9.6 in size, you're going to want to keep a constant watch on where you're stepping. Number 5. Robosen Elite Optimus Prime. Best for having your robot cake and eating it. What was it you wanted from the Robosen Cone PRO? A smart robot which could also transform. Well, you ask, so Robosen delivered. Yep, the second iteration of Optimus Prime from Robosen. This new Elite offering is lighter, features 5,000 components, 27 servo motors, 58 microchips, answers to 39 voice commands, can be controlled via smartphone app remote, and now features an added layer of software that take a breath allows it to auto-transform into truck cab form at the touch of a button or vocal command. Fully licensed by Hasbro, and featuring the voice of the original OP actor, Peter Cullen, the Elite Optimus Prime can do everything the Cone PRO can, including allowing for entry-level voice programming and guiding programming via an app, and also has block-based 3D programming coming soon for full-on actions and voice customization. So, it's educational as well as cool as flip.